This will probably be the shortest guide I have made yet, as this agent is without a doubt the strongest in the game. Chavez, the 1v3 wizard, wins gunfights with his high DPS weapons and his abilities that give him the highest survivability of any agent. If you guys enjoy this content, please go ahead and like and subscribe. This is my third agent guide, so if there's an agent you would like to see me review next, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. To start, I don't think Chavez has a single bad weapon. All three weapons are incredible at bursting down targets from practically any range, but I'll talk a little more about each of them specifically in order to explain my recommendations. Despite default weapons typically being weak for each agent, Chavez has a default weapon that is likely top 10 in the game. While I wouldn't say it's his best weapon, it combines a relatively quick fire rate with very high DPS. If I remember correctly, you can still 2-shot headshot someone with this weapon, although its body damage is middling at best. Chavez's second gun has the lowest DPS of his three weapons, but is surprisingly my go-to thanks to its faster fire rate. And let me say, while it does have the lowest DPS out of the three, it is no slouch. It routinely mows through rivals thanks to its quick fire rate and still serviceable DPS. I also found this weapon to be the most consistent as it doesn't punish you nearly as much for missing shots like his other two weapons do. Chavez's final weapon is one of the strongest, if not the strongest in the game, with the caveat that you must hit your shots. This weapon is a 2-shot headshot from any range and does a significant amount of damage to the body. That, coupled with its slow but respectable fire rate, leaves this weapon in a tier of its own in terms of DPS. The only downside is that because of its slow fire rate, if you miss a shot, or God forbid two, you will not win the gunfight. Also, doing that insane amount of damage is entirely reliant on actually hitting headshots, which can be difficult if people are running around, jumping, or quick peeking behind shields. For those with great aim, this is definitely the gun to use. For those of us that aren't esports professionals, I'd probably stick with his second revolver for its added consistency. Moving on to his expertise, I think this is another area where you cannot go wrong. All of Chavez's abilities provide him with increased survivability in gunfights. Personally, I find his first expertise to be the weakest, but is still useful in just about every single interaction. For me, his second and third expertise are the strongest and provide the most utility. I typically lean towards his second ability in team gameplay as the resistance buff is given to all of my teammates. But if you're just playing solo, I prefer his third ability because it supercharges his already insane weapons with a huge damage buff. Again, this is entirely personal preference as all of his abilities are very strong in the current meta. Finally, in terms of his passives, I think the only one not worth using is his second passive. There is rarely a scenario where you're going to want to overheal, and the only instance I can think of is in the endgame when you're trying to extract, but in that scenario, I would almost always prefer to save that intel I would spend on extra health for scanning my opponents with the case. I personally use the first passive on Chavez as it fits my playstyle more and I don't have to rely on hitting all my shots, but his final passive can be strong if you're doing a lot of damage. Overall, I think Chavez is without a doubt the strongest agent in the game. His guns are crazy, and his abilities to keep him in gunfights longer than anyone else make it extremely easy to 1v3 your opponents in team games. I think the next balance changes will, or at least should, include significant tweaks and or nerfs to his kit. If you are just starting out with Deceive or a seasoned veteran, you do not want to miss out on trying perhaps the most broken agent we've had. If you enjoy this guide, please leave a like down below. Every interaction helps boost this video in the algorithm for others to see, so I appreciate any and all support you can send my way. If you're interested in more agent guides, I will have my agent guide playlist linked down below, as well as my gameplay series that I've been posting daily. If you want to see more deceiving content, go ahead and subscribe. I post every single day, so be sure to check out my previous videos on my channel. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I'm the best in the game.
Just like coffee.
Should probably reload my gun. I can't kill anyone with 2 bullets anyway. Yeah, that's a good idea. Wanna be the box. Unboxing, kids. Oh, this looks like a person. This looks like a person.
There, criminal scum.
I'm just gonna hunt you down.
It ain't right. My key to success.
What about it, boys?
The vault terminal was deactivated. Others seem to be doing your job for you.
Oh, and the
The vault
vaults.
terminal was deactivated.
Okay. That's fine. I'll just, oh here, let me grab this ammo.
Vault open.
Bonjour.
Leave from me.
Here this guys, please.
That reminds me of my younger days.
Only downside is I don't have a purple or a gold card, so already at a pretty big disadvantage compared to everybody else. It's shaping up to be one of the quickest games I've ever played. Run. Oh, maybe this should let me in. You gonna let me in? You gonna take a left? You gonna take a left? You gonna take a left? Damn you. Anybody coming out? No? You coming in? Come on, take a right. Take a gentle right. No? Okay. Are you... You're coming in, right? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Alright. Let's go by the big door. Buying the big door. I don't like the way they're running around like. They're fighting down there. It's gotta be all the way down.
Let's get out.
Intel running low.
Yeah.
Intel
I knew
depleting
that was
rapidly.
someone.
Running low.
They just make it too easy. Got all the key cards. I picked up your info.
Rival agent detection mode started.
They're all down below.
Time is relative.
Time is relative.
Initializing rival agent detection mode.
Grab this and start dipping. Dipping like a dot.
Rival agent detection mode
Oh,
started.
there's one right here.
Good time to learn from your mistakes.
Can I get
It
your
ain't
help,
right.
sir? 3 left, okay.
Initializing rival agent
Oh,
detection
okay.
mode.
We're just gonna shoot me. That's fine. That's cute. Alright, I'm actually just gonna go in here and like sit down. They have benches right now. Thanks for giving up your seat, cutie. Bitch, I don't.
Oh. Rival agent
Yeah,
detection
they're all
mode
below me. They're all
engaged.
just waiting. That's fine. I could just heal. You know? I'm not worried about it. Just collect some more intel.
Always hated this stuff.
Rival agent detection mode activated. Intel running low. Intel depleting rapidly. Intel running low.
After that,
GG.
you'll be fine.
I see you.
Let me get out this bitch.
Get away.
Tough. Oh, is that a collab? No, just one. Damn. Well, GG. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed the guide as well.
Right on time to
This
pick up the
was
girls
my
from skating
full and
practice.
complete guide of Chavez. So if you enjoy this content, I've been posting daily, so go ahead and subscribe. If this was helpful, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.